We are
Right.
live again. What is up, everyone?
Woo, woo, woo,
Another week down. I'm excited to be here. We got me, Renee Sanchez. We got Eddie Flores. We have Big Dog Vdubbs. What is up,
Big
guys?
dog. That's good shit.
Yeah,
So, well,
thanks.
the first thing I am going to talk about, because we're talking about it when we're not recording, is that you swore off booze last episode. Tell us
Yeah.
how that's going.
I was gonna pop this open
You should.
like 5 minutes ago, but now for the sound.
Yeah, good.
Crack. There it is.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's been a long week. Good week. I mean, I guess good week. Busy week.
Busy. Now,
Okay.
what drink is it? Because I think you're rocking the same hoodie as your drink.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm not. This is from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Chicago. Pale Ale. Pale Ale. A Pale Ale. Pale Ale Lale.
How long did that last?
Wait, oh, how long did me not drinking last? A week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's
Hey,
a start.
That's bad.
It's
I would
all
drink
right.
every day though, so I guess that's better than.
You
Hey.
would?
Yeah, I'd have like a beer every day. Like I'll have
Oh,
dinner,
like-
have a beer.
Right. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Man.
really not. When you think about like millennial generation, we're like, oh fuck it, like we'll have a beer every meal.
Yeah.
That's
Well, like a drink.
Yeah. Oh, any type of drink
Yeah.
for a meal.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm
What do you
like,
think- what do you think is the worst drink for meals?
The worst drink for meals?
Yeah.
beer.
Stouts.
Beer?
I hate
Yeah,
stouts.
beers
for
are the
meals.
worst.
Oh, wow.
They're heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
stouts
are
for me,
heavy.
I'm not a fan
Obviously,
of that.
wine is probably the best for meals, right?
It just helps your body loosen everything up for what's about to happen in a couple hours.
That's what's up. I kind of like sours for dinner too, though, man. Like sours go pretty good with dinners like that. Like it's yeah, it's refreshing. It's tarty. It makes you want to eat. Tarty is even a word, but yeah, it was good like that. I like IPAs by themselves, like just kind of like sipping on those.
Yeah.
Stouts is good for dessert though. That shit is good for dessert. I love me some stouts for like the
That's sick.
nighttime. That shit's
That's
nice.
weird. You being not a 21-year-old.
I know,
Like it.
right?
I feel like every 21-year-old's like, oh yeah, stouts, because like they're very strong.
They
And
are.
one turns into 5 and then you're dead.
Yeah, I'm a fan of double IPAs if I'm trying to get the job done. Because like as a dad now, I don't want to fuck around. Like it's either give me shots or give me a double IPA. Like I don't want to like sit there drinking Coors like an 8-pack. Like nah, I want to get to the point. It's like let's do the damn thing, dude.
That's a strong drink, man. Double IPA, they'll put you down for sure.
Dude, with 2, I am on another planet for sure. For sure. I get one called Shipwrecked by Mission Brewery. Damn, that one tastes good for being a double because usually doubles taste like ass, but that one's actually doable. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, this tastes good. So
What do you think?
Shipwrecked.
Shipwreck. Where
Yeah.
they at? Mission Brewery?
Mission Brewery, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think it's local in San Diego too. I think they're a San Diego brewery. So
They are San Diego, yeah. For sure.
They
Yeah.
were in downtown. I don't know if they're still there.
yeah, because the code I haven't checked. That would suck. I didn't even think about that.
They took over a big bread factory.
Yep, they did. They did the tours there, and you could play like what is that thing where the cornhole? They have it all right there in front of that.
Yeah.
giant
Shot a
bread.
wedding there.
Oh, you did? Nice. How was that?
Freaking weird. I mean, I loved it because it reminds you of like LA. I don't think we have a lot of like abandoned building-esque
No, yeah.
refurbished properties that are used like a multi-space.
That's true. That's true.
That's for sure.
Okay.
One random question. What do you guys think about seltzers before we jump into it?
Wait, sauce.
Seltzers.
Oh, like White Claw?
like flying saucers?
Like
Yeah.
White Claw?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate them.
I want to know your thoughts. You hate them?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It just reminds me of like Four Locos when I was a kid. Like
God.
everyone's talking about them, like White Claw, bro. It's like the latest and greatest. So I was like, yeah, Shaka, bro. Like, oh man, somebody did a good meme on YouTube. I forget the guy, but he would say like White Claw waterfall, and he'd pour it like on a rock and drink it, like just White Claw. Like, oh my god,
What
that
the
White
fuck?
Claw stalking me, dude.
I actually want to see that now.
Dude, I need to pull that up. Like, just hold on. I'll pull it up while you guys are chatting about your opinion.
Okay.
You'll
That's
laugh. You'll
freaking
laugh.
hilarious.
Now, what do you think about White Claws?
I'm indifferent. If someone gives it to me, I'll drink it.
Or seltzers in general, because
Yeah.
everyone makes one
Like
now.
I don't care. Like I'll buy it if it's at Costco just to match. Like, do I want something that tastes like water and it's
Yeah.
like has a little bit of alcohol, or do I want a beer? And it's
That tastes like water.
you know,
It does taste like water. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had a whole summer where I was just on the beach, fucking
oh my god.
throwing those down.
Were you having a what is that called? A hot girl summer. That's
I
what
was,
you're having.
if that's what it's called, then I was having a hot girl summer for sure.
I'm gonna throw it
Because-
into the chat, Renee, so you could.
You're like, yes, Lake
hop on.
Havasu.
I've never been there.
I've never been there either.
That's
Let's
funny.
see if we
You
can do
just
this.
assume they're having White Claws.
Let's see if we can do this.
This is
Oh yeah.
You seen it? You seen it?
I've seen the dude for sure, Trevor Wallace.
Yeah, Trevor Wallace is hilarious, but he nailed the White Claw meme for sure. Dude was like, oh shit.
I'll
Like,
put this either in between here or at the end because I don't think I can share it right now.
oh, it doesn't let you?
It's not letting me. No.
Ooh.
Ah, dang. Yeah, we could it's called, just so you know, it says drinks White Claw once. If you're interested in finding that video, it's by Trevor Wallace. It is hilarious. And just look for the part where he says White Claw waterfall. Like he literally pours it on a rock and starts like drinking it off the rock.
I think I've seen it.
It's
like,
so
one
It's
of
the
good.
full 5 minutes.
it's like one of the,
It's pretty hilarious, dude. It's pretty damn hilarious.
I'm
It's
just
like
gonna look for the water.
it's like one of those videos where he like drinks it once and then he has to tell everybody, right? He has to tell everybody about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw the rock one.
You saw the waterfall? He's literally like just that.
I gotta check
Okay,
it out. Where is it at? Where is it at?
It's like near the end of the 5 minutes almost.
Okay, so like,
Like, My
four-
image of it was not the same of what he actually did
I see it.
when you were describing it.
uh
I think it
That
passed.
was freaking hilarious.
Oh, I see
yeah,
it.
it's at 4 minutes, right?
At 4 minutes. Okay.
I have White Claws. To be honest,
Oh,
I'll
that's
put this shit
hilarious.
up, dude. But just how he says it, just White Claws, baby. White Claw waterfall.
Well,
He sips it on COVID, baby. That's pre-COVID for sure.
That was pre-COVID.
2019.
That was pre-COVID. There's so many funny pre-COVID memes where they're like, we used to act so like, we used to put like we go bowling and we put our fingers into all these weird finger holes and then eat wings and then eat fries and it's so disgusting.
Yeah, dude. I didn't realize how nasty I was till like COVID. Like I was like, oh,
I don't
shit.
think that's nasty.
Wait,
I think that's what kept building our immunity to other things.
It's
Because
very
we'd be
true.
putting shit in our mouth all the time.
It
And
is.
now we're like weaker.
It's very
It is
true.
true, but I still think it's a little nasty.
Oh, 100%.
When you say it out loud, yeah,
disgusting.
for sure. But it's the truth. Like that's how you get stronger. Like I
Yeah.
forget there's this comedian, like an old guy, but I forget this dude, but he had a good joke where he says, you want to know why all you guys are fucking pussies? Is because when we were young, we used to sin in the New York River and that shit was full of sewer water and we drank that shit and we built our immune systems. Today, you guys don't do shit. Like he's all, you guys just put on masks. Like just, it was true though. Like when he said that joke, I was like, damn, like, yeah, back then when I was a kid, I would smack bamboo like sticks, rub my face, get dirt in my face. I would literally cut myself open with the skateboard, rub it,
Yeah,
and then just like
exactly.
keep going. It was crazy, dude.
I feel like
different
that was
times.
Lewis Black because that guy's like always angry.
Yeah,
Lewis Black.
Lewis Black.
Yeah, I'll pull up. Let me see if
I
it is.
think it is him. If
It,
I had
it
to
has
guess,
to be.
Let's
if I had to
see, Lewis
guess,
Black.
it's gonna be him or fuck.
No,
Never
I'm gonna
mind.
say old man comedian Hudson
Google
Water. I
it.
think it was a comedian sewer water. Let's see. I love Google because it could probably find
my
that
God.
keyword.
You're probably gonna find it.
Let's see.
Sewer.
I'll say George Carlin.
Let's see.
Be
Oh,
my
George
two
Carlin
guess.
too is also.
He'd be my number 2 guess if I had a guess. So we'll see what Eddie pulls up.
Damn.
Come
Oh yeah, I'm
on,
not getting
come
it.
on, Come on.
Is it Michael? Hold on. Nope, I can't find him. I have to find that for the podcast now.
Michael.
Nope, not that. What?
Like,
Damn, and he wears like
talking
little
about?
black. He looks like Steve Jobs, but with long hair, and he talks funny, dude. Damn, what's his name? Now it's gonna bug me.
He looks
I'll
like
find it.
Steve Jobs. Yeah, find it because
Yeah, I'll find it.
Now I'm curious on who that is.
Yeah, I'll get it
He
right.
looks like Steve Jobs.
Like he just wears these like little black sweaters, turtlenecks, and he has like long hair, kind of curly, long old man white hair. So like in a ponytail, I think he wears it. Trying to remember.
George Carlin?
Yeah,
Let me
that's
spell
what
that.
I'm
Let me
thinking
spell
now.
that. George Carlin.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So he has a skit, George Carlin. Yep, where he talks about immune
Got
system.
it.
Yeah, that guy. That
Yeah.
guy. George
Oh,
Carlin, man.
I
He has
gotta
a
find
really
Immediately, like those are like the top two comedians you think of when you think about people bitching.
yeah, he does a real good job on how like we're out like he nailed it, dude. When I
But
saw
he's
that shit,
also bitching about us bitching, so it's like
Yeah.
there you go. It's called Fear of Germs. George Carlin. That's what it's called.
There we go.
That one's pretty sick, dude. I like
was-
that skit a lot.
That was gonna bother me if you couldn't find it because I was really thinking about it. Like probably way too hard.
Yeah.
literally
Oh.
the rest of the podcast would be 25 minutes of us like, what about this comedian? What about that one?
It could have been. It could have easily been. Could have easily been.
I'm glad we figured it out.
Heck yeah.
But
Heck yeah.
Even to get into more random shit, I want to say, I was just thinking about this. What's the most random stuff you have got from clients or people you work with?
Like as a gift, payment, like what are you talking about? Like what do you mean?
Just
random?
whatever comes to the top of your head right now. Either like request or like like a payment or a gift or anything. I'm just curious.
I got an accidental text that wasn't supposed to be for me. Like it was a very, I'm gonna say sexy one. And I was like, I think you got the wrong number. And they're like, oh my God, Eddie, I'm like so embarrassed. Could you delete that? That was probably the most random thing that happened to me. I guess we were like in group checks. So you know how like their number's still there and I got still the thing. So I think they accidentally kept that group chat open and they sent that picture. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll delete it. But it was basically a very racy shot for the hubby. And I was like, yeah, that's not a tip. But it was random. It was definitely random.
Now, is it you're saying just because it was in the group chat or because you guys shared the same name?
I think it's group chat. Like she probably just saw the number, like his, and didn't see mine was below or something. And that's how I could see like where it was accidental. And I think the guy was just too embarrassed like to like, say anything about it. But he should have. Like he would have been like, yo, dude, like my bad. But he was just like quiet, yeah, my bad dog. You know what I mean? Like something to break the air. But he was one of those quiet ones, quiet grooms, like where he's like just embarrassed. So it was crazy, man. But that shit was the most random thing. How about for you guys? Wasn't a tip or anything, but that's random for sure. It was like, oh
it's
shit.
Just random. We could talk about tips later. Mine's actually, I have the first one I'm thinking of. It's the same thing. It was a late night text.
Uh-huh.
I was very confused about it. I was like, what? But I didn't do anything with it. I was just like, no, this wasn't meant for me.
Oh, okay. So you knew it wasn't.
I assumed it wasn't. I was just like, there's no way. It's like not possible. But who knows?
I like how she's like, what did it say? Like
I don't get those texts. I'm the person that accidentally texts. Like when me and Renee shot for that guy Dan, I thought I was writing my boyfriend saying that Dan is annoying.
Oh man.
And I sent it to Dan.
Oh my God.
And he was like, really? I'm annoying. I'm like, well, actually, yes, you're annoying me right now because you keep telling me what to do and I know what to do. So yeah, that was very fun because I went to the bathroom and did that text and I came back out and saw him. He saw that.
That's even better.
This is fine.
Way better. So
Yeah.
So then when you came out, you still had to work with him?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But it was fine because then he got off my butt. So, right. I mean, it was like an unfortunate circumstance that was for the best.
Yeah.
Like, right. Oh, great. You have to still work with him, but now he's off your ass and you can do your job. Yay. Thank you. But I think the weirdest request I've ever got is more so like Photoshop requests.
Oh.
Everything when it's like, oh, well, can you do this? I got one where this couple, they lost their kid, I guess.
Oh, shit.
And they wanted to do this. And put a little baby angel shadow.
Damn.
And I just think that that's so fucking tacky, and I know it meant a lot to them, and I did it,
I
but
would have
I
too.
would have
Yeah.
never shared it or talked about it in my life.
No, and
Here,
that's
talk about something that feels really weird. Like I'll do dinosaurs.
dude, Renee, I want to see what you think about this because it's kind of like you said you dip to go to like I remember on one of the episodes you're like, I'll go leave my people. I remember the governor or whatever, like that shit.
Yeah.
So like I want to see where you're at with this, man, because that request, I would play it out exactly like Vdubbs. Like I would not share it, I would not talk about it, but I do it because I'd feel bad where I'm like, fuck, that sucks. And I have that skill set, so I'll do that for you. Like I've done funeral stuff for sure where like I do like a free cutout for somebody so they get a good headshot of the person who's passed away. And I don't charge where I feel creepy. Like I just feel obligated. That would be one of those cases. How about
Yep.
for you, man? Like that whole angel thing. That's kind of crazy. If you
Yeah,
had that skill set.
I agree with that. That's a different level. That's just like humanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Sorry to hear that.
they're your client. They're asking you to do something. Like I don't even think that's the worst thing to ask for.
It's
Like,
not. It is weird though. Like, cause
Yeah.
man, like if your kid passes away like that, that's like, why would you put that on someone else? Like in that pressure format, like
Mhm.
that's rough. Like, why would you dump that on me? Like unnecessarily. Like
Yeah.
that's. But still, I'm glad that you got the courage to do it. Like that's pretty dope. But
Well,
that is
it
very
was.
different.
I think they had a stillborn.
Still,
So like, luckily it wasn't like a kid that I would see like photos of later. So I thought
yeah.
I shot their wedding, and they had photos of their dead baby. Like you know how they have like engagement photos and all that stuff, and like people that have like
Yeah.
left this world too soon. But
Yeah,
then they
yeah,
also
yeah.
had like multiple photos of a baby that they had for 14 hours. And I'm like, oh, the baby, you could tell, was dead.
That sucks, man.
That's the worst part about it. Like it's like a cold, frozen baby looking face. Like purple.
Man, I wouldn't wish that on any parent, man. Like that
No.
sucks. That
Yeah,
sucks.
well, that's what I mean. Like you get to help them grieve and get past it. So it's like
I mean, I guess, but it felt very weird for me. It's like, do I photograph the photograph of a cold looking ice cold baby? Ugh.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, like,
photos and I would have fixed them.
dude, I promise you though, like to them, it probably meant the world to them, like that you did that.
I'm sure.
Like to
That's
you,
what I mean.
it's probably like ugh, but like for them, it was probably like wow, this is everything. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm also kind of morbid, so I was like, your baby's dead. It's no longer
I could tell.
a child. It's a dead body. Again, referring back to seeing dead stuff.
Yeah. Well, you grew up in the hood, man. You keep it a little real right there, right?
Man, if your child's
Morbid
dead,
/
he's
real.
dead, like whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, that is a crazy one. I didn't think we'd go that deep, but
oh, well, I have one more wild request that I can think of off the top of my head. This is probably like almost a decade ago, where people were like notoriously like all the women were like mooning cameras and stuff. You remember that?
Oh, that
era?
trend.
Yeah. Okay,
that
but it wasn't like, oh, the
it
women
needs to come back.
And it needs to come back. That's funny. No,
I don't want any of this to come back. I don't want to see anybody's genitals or behinds or chest. I don't want to see any of
I
it.
thought it looked tacky, man. Like it's just like, damn, dude. It's
but
stupid looking.
Yeah, it's like a $500 wedding. That's what I could. I like Craigslist photographer, $500 wedding. Somebody that has like a rebel. And it's like, I'm a photographer, and then they keep those for themselves too. They're like.
Renee needs to come back. He's like, they need to come back.
And they have like, you know,
we need to redo this.
The little extra.
That's funny.
I saw balls.
Damn.
Wait. You're just saying that, or you actually saw balls?
I saw balls. I saw butts and balls.
Butts and balls.
And they requested that to be in the photo album.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
Because the groom did that to all of their weddings. And I'm like, this is so disturbing. Like, why don't you ask like somebody else to do this? Yeah. I don't want to see your balls. Now I can't unsee the balls. But I told them, now that I see their faces, I'm just putting the balls like on their face. Never look at them the same. I don't know if I've ever been asked for anything like that ever again, but very disturbing.
Oh shit.
What do you think is the tackiest thing that we do now, or that's like a trend right now? Like I don't know if I think it's tacky. Like I'll go first. I think it's tacky, like just making people jump. I think it's cool because they get loose, but it's so fucking like I don't know.
Unless it's like a karate jump.
Yeah, I think a couple guys get high in there, but like when people aren't gonna jump very high, you're like, all right, let's do it. Like 2 inches off the ground. You're like, that was good.
2 inches off the ground.
Like you're just floating.
They're just like, all right, I got it. That's enough. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking more so like the finish of some of the photos, like the trends that I see. Like to me, I know people are like artistic and stuff like that, but I see certain trends, like I'm gonna call it the airy, the very hipster airy finish. Like it's cool, it's beautiful, I like it, but I don't see that being a forever thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like I see that as a trend, and that's just one of my things where I'm like, man, like it's gonna look dated for sure once we get older. Like just like our parents' photos, like how they have a certain look and feel to them, that's gonna be like this era. And it's cool because like as photographers, we get to kind of dictate how those images look. So I try to just do like a more timeless, classic looking with a subtle touch of a little color, because I inject a little bit of brownish reddish to all of my photos, very little, just so I know like I had my hand in it, but it still looks classic. It's not like that hipster, that dark brown like matte finish, or that open airy one. I just see that as one of the things for me where I'm like, but that's all preference, man. And I don't shit on anyone for doing that. I just see that as it's gonna pass, is my guess. It's gonna be a thing that is a fad, just like the fucking butts and balls, the mooning and all that stuff.
What do you mean by airy? What do you mean by that?
So like open airy, when people really crunch the blacks like big time, where you're losing detail, very like contrast, like not contrasty, the opposite of that, like where it's like no detail.
It's blown out.
Yeah, yeah, blown out. Like the windows are pure white. Like
Like cool. Her dress had lace.
It had lace. Yeah, correct. It has like a weird matte finish that looks crunchy and white, like that. It's weird. I can't explain it the best.
I know what you're saying now that you said that it's all blown out. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Tube dresses.
Tube dresses?
The wedding dress, a tube.
Oh, okay. That style. That style.
I fucking hate it.
Got it.
I hate it so much.
What's the style that you do like? Like if I was to look one up right now. Like what's a cut that you like, or a design?
I don't know, like have a sleeve. Have a little sleeve. Just a little. I don't care.
I'm just curious. I want to know what Eddie's gonna
There's some people that had like the tube dress that looks great. Like if you don't have a chest, it looks phenomenal.
No chesticles?
It's fitting on you.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it right now.
You know, like and it's like satin looking, and there's all those like rivets and everything, and it's like crimpling of fabric over and over again.
Yeah.
I think it's so like it feels like the year 2000 for the last 21 years.
It kind of has like a quinceañera vibe, like very
fancy.
Like when I'm seeing it, like it's that when I see that.
You gotta share that because I can't find that.
With like a mermaid dress bottom where it flares out only at the bottom.
Yeah, watch. Let me go see if I could share a screen.
You can put it up.
Try to allow me to do the hosting so I could pop it open, and I'll show one right now. So let's see if you could allow multiple sharing things that we could share.
Oh yeah, hold on. That's what it is.
So yeah, watch. If we do that, I'll go ahead and share that so you guys could see what we're talking about. Kind of looks, like I said, a little quinceañera vibe. It doesn't feel to me like a lady, like classy. Like I kind of like those lacy ones where they have the long sleeve. Like those look sick. Like those designs, man. Like with the lace there and a little bit of like rhinestone, like some like tasteful. It goes so good. Like I love how those look. Let's see if I could share screen. So this one, watch. So check this out. You see like that, like it just has like a weird like bell looking type thing. Like
yep.
Oh yeah.
This kind of stuff though, like I kind of like this design, and the heart thing's kind of cool, but I feel like it just needs a little bit more.
It's a whole princess bride looking thing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I'm like, it doesn't have that vibe, but I would agree with you on that. I would agree with you on that.
You're
There's
right.
definitely way
That's what
better
I
dress
think is
choices for sure.
tacky. Or like fake flowers that clearly look fake.
F1.8, baby.
Yeah, yeah, you have to. And
You
that's
got
where
a
you're like, you know
1.8
what?
that.
I am going to overexpose this. It is going to look hipstery now because these aren't real.
I gotta sell that shit. That's funny. That is hilarious. That's crazy. But yeah, those I really like what you said about the whole jumping thing. Like I've tried that when I was starting off too, and you're right when you said that some people just jump 2 fucking inches off the ground. I'm visualizing like the guys jumping so high, but all the bridesmaids because they have
Yeah,
dresses, they're like, eh.
Yeah.
Did
and
you
it
see that
never
meme though?
never comes out.
No.
Never
There's a
comes out.
meme that there's like a slightly larger bridesmaid, and she's like, "Hey, I wish I could like have more height in my photo," and then whoever photoshopped it put
They
her
like photoshopped her high.
height. She's like, "Holy."
I saw that.
We need to start pulling up memes on this, dude. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, it is ridiculous.
I
Like
should-
photographer memes, it sucks how relatable they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Usually when comedy hits the best or memes hit the best is when it's the truth. Like when it's
Yeah.
the truth, they're so good. They're so good. Man, now I'm looking at wedding dresses, dude. I'm like, which ones look tight? That's crazy. That's super, super crazy.
Well, I think they all look dope except for that example you sent me.
Yeah, that princess vibe, like little girlish thing, like nah, be that boss ass woman that's going into that new chapter in life. Like, dude, that's you now. You know what I mean? And I get it if you didn't have a quinceañera and you have some issues, but I was like, dude, relive that. But if you're okay and all good, rock the boss stuff, dude. Like, there's some really good designer dresses out there that you could get. You could get some really cool ones, some really, really nice ones. So it's crazy. And for guys, man, I kind of like the navy blue with the brown. I don't know why. I hate that. Like it used to be all black, but that color that introduced, it looks so classy. I like it.
You're
like
talking about a blue suit with brown shoes?
Yeah, like that vibe looks sick. Like that looks tight, dude. I really like how that looks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the other colors. It's like it has to be blue.
Yeah.
Blue's the dopest right now, at least at the moment.
Yeah, because I know for a long time in the past it was like bunch of black for guys, like just a bunch. Now we're starting to see because of Pinterest. Thank you, Pinterest. Made that thing blow up.
What do you think about like maroon?
I've not seen that in person. I've only seen it in pictures.
Like,
Dope.
Dude.
Right?
Okay, that it has to be pulled off by like a guy with like
Certain
crazy
dude.
tats or a crazy hairstyle, like somebody
Okay,
that's like
yeah.
rad. But if
Yeah,
like I'm gonna
dude,
say a
yeah.
principal is trying to pull that shit off, like nah, dude. Or an accountant, like nah, dude.
yeah, it's
It
too much
has to be kind of like a
personality.
rock star guy. Like he has to be like a little rough around the edges. They could pull that shit off for sure.
Stands out so much, so you definitely have to have a character to it. You can't
Character
just
to it, yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
be wearing that shit. That's for sure.
For sure. Yeah, that could look cool on especially like if he has like a neck tat or something like that, like where it shows
Okay,
kind of like
yeah.
that. Hey, I'm not that black and white guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I
that's
look
cool.
like I love Hot Topic, but like I also see personality.
I'm a rebel with a cause, like yeah, that kind of shit. So yeah, so that's funny. But yeah,
So let's flip the script on that. So my next question for you guys was, what do you think about working in studio versus in home? Like, do you guys primarily work out of the home and then maybe go to like a coffee shop or like a workspace versus like actually having a storefront where you work out of constantly? And whether that's like, shooting photos and on a backdrop or whatever you do there, editing all that in a storefront, or just do that all from home and shoot out of the house. What do you guys do?
damn. I could only answer for the in-home studio one because I've only rented spaces, so I kind of got a taste, but it was never really mine. So I can't really vouch for like, oh, that's my shit. I could just leave my cameras here. But I've always worked indoors. The coolest thing that I had was probably converted a whole garage to a studio. So that did feel separated. Like when I edited, it was inside the house. And when I shot, that was in the garage. So it was like, I'm going to say a hybrid. It wasn't technically leaving the house, but I did feel that separation where I was like, oh shit, like this is where we come to just take pictures. That's it. Like, this is where we work. This is where we bring the lighting. This is where we bring the models. They don't see the inside of the house. They just stay out here. It was pretty damn dope. So we had that, but then we all know what happened. Damn you, COVID. You know what's going down. So now everyone's like, I want to do studio. I want to go outdoors 6 feet. So changed it, adapted, just converted it back, and just now we go outdoors and stuff like that. So Renee, I know you said you started off with one, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man. I'm curious from that perspective.
I think I started off, my mistake was I started off too early with the in studio, but I will say that it was dope having your own spot. I was able to go, like if I had work I had to do, I could be there till 3 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
It's my dedicated spot. No one else is there unless I rented it out. And you know what I mean? Like it felt great to actually leave the house and drive somewhere and like no one can tell me anything. It's just my spot and I can do whatever I wanted to.
Where was it at?
It was in Vista. So and I lived at the time I lived in Vista.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-minute drive.
That's cool though.
It was close, but it was like far enough to where like, all right, now I gotta get ready for work. And I'd go.
Yeah, you dressed up for work then too, huh?
Dress up.
You know, you had to put clothes on.
Yeah, like I actually have clothes on, and I like having the separation. So when you said that you separated the garage from where you work, like on your computer, I think that's perfect. I think that's what everyone should have, even if
it's separate. It's huge. It's huge. Now, how about somebody, because you have this experience, and we'll jump over to Vdubbs right now, but say someone's on the fence and they're listening to this podcast and they really want their studio right now. How would you like pitch them not to? Since you know it was a mistake, like what's the reason where you'd be like, no, don't do it? Why? Like why?
Well,
what's the big reason?
I'll say this. I'll answer this before I answer your question. There was a lot of pros to it. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of like learning how to run a studio, like learning all that stuff, like managing a spot.
Okay.
You know, like I would have events there, and like it was a good way to learn how to have a storefront. Like that was my first real business, so like I made a lot of mistakes. So I just take the positive out of that. I learned a lot.
Okay.
But the negative is, if you don't have to have it, you know what I mean? Like don't. You could probably learn as much from working from home and then expanding from that.
Got it.
So I would say don't do it if you don't really have any clients or if you don't really have that much work and you're kind of just thinking it's a cool place to have.
That's huge right there.
You know what I mean? Like it's a cool place to have, but when the bills hit, you're like, fuck, I have to pay these bills and they don't stop coming. And then,
especially when you got no clients. That's true. What about you, Vdubbs? What do you think? Do you have a studio? What's your story?
I've literally just had a room that was an office that I'm in right now. That is a mess.
So there was no separation for you, right?
Never.
So give us that perspective.
Honestly, me and the guy that I've been working with the past 6 months, like we're looking into getting a studio because we're doing a lot of stuff. Oh, just released finally was the El Pollo Loco video that we did.
Nice.
So I can talk about it.
Nice.
Yeah, fun.
Congrats.
So I like dropped a box and I was like, no more sad lunches. Boom. Make it look like this lunchbox, like smash like some ugly sad lunch, but instead it was an hollow one that I had to keep dropping like for 2 hours. Really fun. Interesting experience. But now it's out. Yay. But he set all that crap up in his kitchen. His kitchen is giant, but still it's like I feel like if you're taking on not like wedding-esque stuff and it's more studio work, you should have a studio.
Right.
You really should.
Right.
And not just because of that, but because if people hear about it, word of mouth, like you have a place, it means more business instead of being at the house, even though, you know, if you don't have clients, there's no reason to have a studio.
Right.
But as soon as you start building up that name, it's like, might as well. Plus all the crap that we have to pay in taxes anyways, might as well add that to the addition of write-offs.
Right. I was gonna add on too, like it depends what you shoot. So like
100%.
Like if they're shooting commercial work and they need setups in their spaces, totally do it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have those setups. I was shooting like what we shoot now, you know, like a little commercial work, but then I was doing weddings and like portraits and shit like that. I didn't really need it because a lot of the times I was going outside.
Yeah.
The only other positive thing that I really loved about it was I was able to just dump all my equipment after I came back home. I could just dump it in the studio, lock it up. I know it's safe there. I could leave cameras, I could leave, all types of equipment, and it'd be fine. It was a safe spot. It was an alarm.
And it's not in your house making a mess.
Yeah, it's not in the house, which I agree is like once I put all this equipment back into a house, I'm like, I have way too much fucking equipment for a house. Like, it's incredible how much you have when you put it in separate space.
Especially light stands and all that shit, like tripods, light stands, umbrellas, everything. I know they collapse and they fold, but dude, even like octabanks, like big 38s or 48s, like that's still chunky. Like I have this son of a bitch right here, like like it's right next to me. Like I would love for that to be where it used to be and stuff like that. So that'd be cool. But yeah, man, I think that separation, that storage is huge, and especially systems. Like you can have a system where you have like your racks, and you're like, oh, okay, this is my rack for lighting, this is my rack for recording. Like you just come in, grab and go. Like that's dope. Instead of in a backpack trying to like put it under your bed and shit.
I'm gonna show you what system I finally made for myself.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. The debut. Prestige worldwide. Prestige worldwide.
Right, coming at you.
Why?
All right.
Are you
This is where all my stuff is.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like it's in its own order, like lenses, cameras, etc. for different things like flash. And then I think that's where
it's very YouTube-y. I like
DJI
it.
is.
Feels like you could have a YouTube channel behind that. Just be like, yo, that's my shit.
Oh no, I don't want people to know like where all my gear is.
Ah, dude.
That's another thing. Like I really need to buy like some type of security.
Your shit's insured, right?
Like what?
Your shit's insured.
Yeah, it's insured, but it's like still, I don't want somebody breaking into my house. That's why like the concept of a studio, if someone breaks in there, it's just your gear.
That's actually another good.
And then you have backup stuff at home, like you have like your stupid hard drives with you, you double up at home.
That's a really good tip, actually. Like that detachment. Like in my case, they break into my garage. That's still my house. It's still like within proximity, like by my kids and my family. So that's a good point.
And they don't know to break into your garage.
Say that again.
They don't know to break into your garage for the goodies.
Yeah.
They're like, we can go outside.
Let's go check in the place. I was like, yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a good ass point. It's a really interesting point. Just for that extra layer of protection, like shit. They go in Vista 2 minutes away and you're still 2 minutes at your house. Exactly. That's a lot of distance from you and them. So that's true.
Yeah, you can set up security, see if they broke in. You're like, and I'm alive.
Correct. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, the spot I had was dope. They had an alarm, so like it would notify me if someone broke it.
That's dope.
Like it's cool to have the situation. What?
How much was your rent?
It was super cheap. I had the best deal ever.
1,800?
Cheaper.
Oh my god.
Oh wait. You have to tell us like square footage.
Oh, that's a good point. Good point.
It was I think it was like 800 square feet, but it was like it was separated good enough. I had an office and then I had enough space to shoot like this little commercial work and like people like I don't know. I had the perfect setup for me, and then it went into I had like this long hallway that was connected to another building, but no one ever used it. And then I had like a whole kitchen and bathroom that were like I was able to like manipulate and create like different setups for each room. There was like 5 rooms.
Yeah.
There's like an office and then like a main room where I kept like clothing, like gear I was selling and shit. And then there was like the shooting room. And then there was like another shooting room for like little like product. We were shooting hats and shit and like shit like that. Yeah. It was like the cheapest fucking place I ever found. I'll never find anything like that. The place got fucking bulldozed by the city. That was the end of my like, but the coolest part for me, besides all that, the coolest part for me was that electricity was free. It was included.
Damn.
So like,
was your bill like $900?
It was less than $900.
Oh my
shit.
God, get the.
Oh wait, how long ago was this too?
I mean, it was like when you and I were like shooting together.
Okay, so like 5 years ago.
No, I think it was a little longer than that.
6,
Maybe.
7, whatever. Less than a decade or more than 5.
Not a decade, but like 7 years.
Shit.
Damn, time flies like a mother.
Yeah, it's fucking 7, 8 years. It was less than $900.
Chingo madre.
Man.
And I look just for fun on occasion, and it's like I can never find the same shit.
It is
And
ridiculously
then I have my own parking lot, like my parking lot.
All right, you're done talking, dude. I was like, you son of.
It was a good fun.
That's awesome, dude. You got
Yeah.
like a dream set up, and then they bulldozed your dreams, man. That sucks.
They had I don't know what's wrong with the building, but they fucking bulldozed it.
Probably mold or some shit like that.
I think so. Yeah, I think it had mold in it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like,
Damn, dude. Well, speaking of time, like, what are you guys with photography? I'm pretty sure when you guys first got your cameras, you took pictures of everything. I don't know if you did self-portraits or like took pictures of your family. Like, what's a shocker video or not video or photo that you've seen of yourself recently, or maybe like a boyfriend or a mom, or maybe it was like 8 years ago when you first started, 10 years ago. Like, is there a picture where you're like, holy shit, photography is valuable? Because like to me, when I saw me and my my wife, which we were fiance at the time, just seeing us go to the zoo and how skinny fucked we were and like no clue of life and what we were doing, it was cool to go back to that and say, man, that motherfucker knew nothing. Like you were just living with your Canon T3i, having a good time. You guys were skinny, not a care in the world, no kids. And to me, like just by seeing that one photo, it triggered all that little neural activity where I was like, damn, photography is dope as shit. Like I remember last time we were talking about the high, but what about like finding those old school moments where you could appreciate like an old photo where it just kind of like drops your jaw. Have you guys had anything like that where you're like, oh shit, that's crazy, I look different, or damn, maybe mom's not with you and you see a old picture of mom? Like, what's a powerful moment for photography for you guys? Just curious.
I just think for me, it's just like looking at old drives, and then you realize how much time has actually passed. And like I could look at a photo and like know exactly what I was doing and where I was. You know what I mean? Like it just brings everything back to like, oh shit, that's what I was doing at that time.
Yeah.
It is weird to think that so much time has passed since those images or videos were taken.
How dope is that you could do that though? Like time travel. Like you said something that I truly believe is that you can like remember a lot of details just by seeing that photo. Like you know what
it adds clarity.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing. That's why people hire us.
Yeah.
They forget like their wedding is done in like 2 hours to them because they've been stressing the whole time. And then finally you're like, I have 10 hours worth of photos. Would you like to see them? So you can remember your day. You're like, oh yeah, shit. We had Uncle Bob and Miss Sally meet and now they're in love. You're like, I didn't even know they met at our wedding. That's cool though.
Little stories.
Like
how about you, Dubs? Is there anything like that where you kind of like got shocked a little bit? Like, oh shit, like I've been shooting that long and maybe an old dog, something. I don't know. Anything ring a bell?
I feel like just to like go back to Renee's point, like it literally brings back every single thing about that day. If you see one photo, not even like a whole set, you're like, oh yeah, that happened on this day in 1995 and blah, 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 blah. And this is and this and everything else. Like I can't remember 2 months ago.
Yeah. Without a photo, you can't remember shit. I like, if you asked me what I did 13 days ago, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, oh shit, what day was that? Like, I'll look for clues. I'll look on my calendar and be like, oh, that's when I went to Chipotle. Like that's all.
So that means you've been to the bathroom a lot.
Oh yeah, spicy. Like, yeah, dude. That's photography is dope, man. It really is underrated, I feel. And I kind of see it because it's everywhere and it's on the back of everyone's phone. That those moments, it's so much now that they're kind of like desensitized to photography, where they're like, oh, I could just take pictures of myself with my kid. But you don't know how to tell the story. You don't know how to like inject those extra elements where it's more like drama to that story. Like I could take a picture of your kid and probably make you go, whoa, that's how my kid looks, versus like F16 on your phone where everything's sharp. Like I could get some foreground of him playing with the toy, looking at the toy, connecting with the toy, his eyes sharp, his hair's blurry, and then we got some foreground of like his toys like all his other collection there to put you in that moment. iPhones can't do that. It's hard to do that. It's very, very hard to do that. So that's why I think we talked about, I don't know if it was last episode, but we said video, it's harder to touch you, right? Because it's harder to do right now versus photo. I'm not going to lie, like portrait mode, I hate it, but it's nice. Portrait mode on iPhones, everyone goes, oh my God, it's like I have a DSLR. And to an extent, yes. To an extent, yes.
Instant gratification, yes.
Yeah. So it's hard times that we live in, but I feel like we just gotta be better salespeople and marketers.
I hate sales. Sales is my worst.
Dude, sales is my jam. I love it, dude. I love fucking sales, dude. Why do you hate sales? I'm curious. Like, do you feel icky? Do you feel icky when you do it, or like
I don't feel icky at all. I think when I first started, I was 18 and I was like, I want to do this for tips. I want to experience, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to shoot my friends and my family because I feel like when you're directing somebody you know, the majority of the time, they're not really listening to you. Or like you just can't get out what you'd get to a random stranger. You're like, I need you to move your head this way because I think you look better this way because I don't know you and I think this is your best angle versus somebody you already know. You're like, it's just you. It's you, Bob. Like,
dude,
like you know, you can't see their best angle because you've known them for like 5 years or something.
Yeah. I hate working with family because of that. Like they don't take your shit serious. Like they're like, oh, just snap a couple pictures versus someone who pays and they don't know you. They're like, oh, put my hand here. Okay, lean forward.
And then your friends and family are like,
they're like, that's stupid. Why would I do that? Like they'll talk shit to you as you're doing it.
And they won't be serious. Like, whatever, you're gonna give this to me for free.
Yeah, dude, it's hard
because they know you though.
What's up?
It's only because they know you. Like, you know, like they won't ever look at you as like a certain way.
Correct.
They'll look at you as who they grew up with or who they knew as a kid. Like, so.
It's called knowing too much. They know too much of you. Like they've seen all the bullshit you've done before you were a photographer. Like they know you've been like that crazy brother. They know you play video games. They know you fucked up at school. Like they know all that shit. So they could see past. They can't, see past like, oh, you're a professional now. Versus someone who don't know you. They just see the professional photographer. They don't know like, oh, that I was a crazy asshole in high school. Like they don't know that. They don't know that stuff. So it's crazy. So when they see you, they truly do see you as a professional that knows what they're doing. And that's kind of why I like the whole separation of that too. Not only the garage, but of family and friends. Like you guys could go take pictures with my boy Renee because you don't know him. It's gonna be a funner session. Like pass that off, man. So that's a really good tip for anybody working with family. Don't. You're gonna hate it.
Don't or like charge them full price.
Or at least make them take them serious. Yeah. Make them take it serious because
and then just over deliver. Like still be like, sorry, no friends and family.
Yeah, correct.
So when do you stop doing the friends and family thing?
I would say do it casually. Like that's where I learned a lot. Like I literally took my camera to like bars and like my aunt's parties. Like I would just snap everyone where I was annoying. That's cool. Like they're probably never gonna see those photos. They don't ask for them. But it's when they say like, can you do pictures of us? And we have to go to like Imperial Beach or La Jolla. And I'm like, fuck, now we have to like treat this as a real thing versus like, I'm just practicing, learning my f-stops, my ISO, of what this lens could do. Like, that's cool. That's how I would say shoot your family and friends as candids, as like freestyle. But don't do it professionally unless what Dub said, charge them full price or they're not going to take your shit serious. That's super true. So, because most of them, you do give them the homie discount because when you're first getting started, you're like, oh, I'll do it for like $100 versus like what your $275 rate. You're like super undercutting yourself, and they'll tell you, they'll pressure your ass. Oh, $275? I thought we're family. Like, fuck, you're gonna throw that at me? Shit.
It's like, okay, no worries. Then I'll just go ahead and give you my car payment bill. Take care of that, fam. I'll drive us too.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious, dude. That shit's hilarious. That's funny times, man. That's funny times. But yeah, I would say
I don't remember what the question was.
Dude, I don't know neither.
Because
but it was
segued so far off of it. Yeah. I'm like, wait.
We just talked about talking shit. I think it was about the photo. We were talking about going the photo if anything shocked you, and then we went down that whole rabbit hole of like video and all this shit. Not being
the last question that Eddie said was, what's the most trippy thing about photos that you've taken in the past, something like that, right?
Yeah, so
Oh, man.
basically,
Okay,
like
so
if
we
you saw
segue crap out of it.
your younger self, like if you saw yourself like at 18 when you first started, like maybe you took a photo of yourself at the wedding, like in the mirror, and you're like, and you see that shit, and you're like, oh shit, that's when I like sucked ass at weddings, like you know what I mean, like something crazy like that. Something
Oh, I
crazy
see that all the time. I go back in like the Facebook memories. I'm like, I thought that was good. I posted that. I was proud of it.
dude, right, like sometimes because I have that little Google Drive thing that like pops up some of my photos, and I see some and I go, damn, I charged them that much for that, like shit.
Yeah. But that's good though.
Shit.
That's a good thing that you can look back and you're like, damn, this shit was garbage, because that means
Yep.
you most
Yeah,
Means
likely
you're growing.
improved. And if you're shooting the same thing, if you're shooting the same style and you're like, this is still good, you probably shoot like shit. So it's good that you see. It's good that you see your old stuff. You're like, oh, this kind of sucks, because
Yeah.
you're improving.
I feel like that's a yes and a no. Like finally when you found like your style,
Right.
then it's like you don't have to change anymore. That's why people want you. They're like, ooh, that's how they shoot. Cool. So you don't like you're still gonna grow, but like maybe the edits from like 2 years ago are gonna look pretty similar to what you're doing now.
Right. But
Versus like 10 years ago, where like
That's
you
what I mean.
didn't know shit.
that's what I mean. I'm going
That's
by like the
Oh man, I'm glad you brought that up. That's why I'll do personal projects all day, because you get in that rhythm. Like in weddings, once you get known for something, they expect out of you, and you got like your certain presets, your certain shooting styles, your certain lens choices. But I would say like when you're there, you're kind of getting fucked in the sense of like you're getting soft. You're not growing as hard. So that's when personal projects come in, when
It's
you're
your
like,
brand.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
it's because you're trying to like maintain, like I hate saying it, and I'm not comparing our work to McDonald's, but McDonald's is known for making that hamburger in fucking China, in Iowa and
Oh, same.
California. It's gonna be the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to build for our franchises, for our photography, is a certain look that people could trust. So that's where again, like you build that brand, make that money, but push yourself in other ways, or maybe just maybe like aim for like 6 killer shots that you would do different. Like maybe I'll bring lighting, or I'll use the blue gel versus a white light. I'll use blue gel to kind of like cool it off and see what happens. Or I'll do that cheesy ass silhouette shot where I put the speed light behind him because I've never done it, and I want to add fake water. Like do something crazy, man. Like that's something where if you get stuck, that's definitely not a good place to be at. That's definitely not a good place to be at. I'm not a fan of that.
Is that what
And
you're
what's up with the silhouette thing? You hate that? I'm curious. I saw you go like, oh shit.
oh,
I just did that for
Hey, you gotta do it. I have my cheesy jump shots that they was talking about. I was all, fuck. That was me. I'm like, come on, guys, jump.
well, I'll say this for that. It gets them loose. If I could tell that they're not very outgoing, I'll make them jump. Just 'cause
You're like, no.
it usually makes them loose. It loosens them up.
I would be like, if I'm not outgoing. So if you were to tell me,
You?
yeah,
No. This is the person you are right now isn't the person you are when you're shooting. That's for sure.
well, yeah, like if you told me to jump, I'd be like, I'm paying you. No.
I'd be like,
I would be so pissed.
First of all, most couples listen to the main person. They're gonna listen to whatever I'm requesting.
Yeah.
Now, if it's like a groomsman or a fucking bridesmaid, I'd be like, hey, they're paying me to fucking get good
Oh,
photos.
yeah.
They throw that shit in
Yeah,
their
they
face.
need to shut up.
Like, all right, because I've had fucking asshole, like grooms people and bridesmaids and shit. I'm just like, you know
That's a
what?
good segue.
They're paying me money, so I don't get horrible pictures. Will you like help? You know what I mean? Like, I throw that
That's
shit.
kind of cool. I like that, dude. I never used that tactic, like where you tell them about the money thing, dude. Like that's good.
Well, it fucking flips it on them. That makes them the asshole.
Yeah, like
Where'd you
you
get
guys
that
need to
from?
participate. This is what they want.
Did you just make that up?
I think
Like,
I
over
might
the
have made
years?
it up. I'm not sure where, but yeah, fuck that. Like, really? Are
That's
you
a good
that-
tip though, dude. Like just I don't want to graze past that. Like that's really good where you say, hey guys, like it's about their day. Like they paid a lot of money. How would you feel if you were in their shoes and you're ruining the shot? Want to help me out? I like that you said that. Do you want to help me out? Like that's huge right there. That's good. Asking a question so it flips it on them is huge.
Yeah,
That's kind of sales right there, dude. Believe it or not, like you're selling them on being nice. You're selling them. Like that.
it's only
So-
happened like once or twice because typically everyone's really cool. It's like I can't
Yeah, for the most part. For the most
can't
part,
imagine
correct.
people being assholes for a wedding. Like usually everyone's having a good time. So
It's usually when an asshole that drinks too much, man. There's
Yep,
always
yep.
there's those stories where that guy just has a problem and he becomes like a monster, dude, and uncontrollable. Like you can't
Yeah.
control a faded ass person, dude. It sucks. And
I was getting flipped off by the bride's brother over and over again. All the photos.
oh, dude, he was like
photos of
flipping
him
off
just
the
going-
camera.
over the
Dude,
camera?
Oh, that
doing this
I've had
every
that
time
story.
I was like just randomly like panning around, finding a good shot during like the reception. He'd see me just.
That's his
Yeah,
pose,
dude.
That's like
I'm
his
like,
pose.
what? I'm like, the fuck is your
Some people
problem? I went up to his mom.
Some people have
Told
the
him.
he has the fucking middle finger.
Wait. You went up to his mom? What did you
Yeah.
tell his mom? Like, said, get him
I'm
the
like, hey,
fuck
like,
out of here? Like,
your son keeps flicking me off. I'm like, I'm not even trying to shoot him. He just happens to be like near somebody else that's like in the shot, and I don't appreciate it.
what did mom do?
She went up to him, and I didn't see him the rest of the night. I was like, that's good. He's being a dick.
That's dope.
It's a
You're like,
wedding.
mom, handle that shit.
How
Right?
old,
She did.
how old was this guy?
I don't know. Older than me. I think this was
Mid
like
20s?
In his
yeah,
20s, 30s?
like late 20s because I think
Late
it was like
20s.
maybe 25.
Yeah.
He was drunk, or that was just normal.
I don't know what he was. I just think he was he's a person that's like, I don't like happiness and fuck my sister. And fuck
Oh,
she's
the-
cheating, fuck the dude.
The I have to be in this wedding because family and hate
Yeah.
it. Like I've had
I'd
one of
rather just
those.
take a what are those pens that people smoke from? Oh my
Vape.
god.
Go vape. I want to
Thank
go
you.
vape.
I'd rather go vape somewhere and like wear my baggy
like,
oversized suit. You know the type.
I know who are you. I know exactly who you're talking about, dude.
Well, right when you said the vape and the middle finger, I really think it's like a douche. Like that's all the pose he knows. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna do that. That's his pose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah,
want,
man.
I want to switch it to this other thing really quick. Have you ever been in like a wedding where everyone's drunk and like someone pops a bottle of champagne or they're like fucking throwing drinks all over the place? That's happened to me twice.
Oh
I'm
shit.
very fucking annoyed by that shit.
No, thank God. Like I haven't. Like it. They're like when you're saying everyone, you're talking about like even the bride, the groom, like everyone, or
I'm talking about like everyone's having a great time. People are dancing, jumping around. It's kind of getting a little crazy, a little hectic. And there's
Okay.
always one dude who thinks it's a great idea to like pop a bottle of champagne or like shake, a drink, and then it goes all over the place. Like say you're celebrating, like you won.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the spray, that stupid
yeah.
shit.
But then I've had it like land all over me, and I'm just like fucking pissed. I was like, it kills it. Like I don't want to film anymore. I hate that shit. It's like
Well, yeah, it's your gear, dude. It's getting
I
sprayed
know.
on. Like shit.
that's what I was asking. Has that happened to you?
It's like
No.
throwing paint on a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
Yeah, no, that hasn't happened to me. How about you, Dubs? That shit hasn't happened to me.
No. I've had people like pop the champagne and it like goes somewhere and they spill it, but never on me.
Yeah, not like that,
Where they're
dude.
like shaking it up.
Yeah, they're like,
and,
let me
bring it onto everybody. Not just me, but like everybody, right? It's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
People's hair gets messed up, their makeup.
Yeah, dude. No, that's funny, dude.
I'll
Fuck
switch
that.
to this really quick too, since you guys haven't had that happen to you. What do you do when you have clients with different views than your own? I've had this happen kind of, but they were cool. They weren't, they were like anti-maskers. So I was just like, yeah, it's cool. I'll rock mine. It wasn't a big deal to them, but has that happened to you guys?
I don't know, dude. Like the craziest thing that I've had to go against, and it's just because I'm a husband and wife photography team. Like when we had to shoot a same-sex marriage, like she felt really uncomfortable with that shit. Like she was like talking to me the whole time, and it just bugged the shit out of her. But for me, it didn't really bug me. Like I was like, dude, it's not a big deal. Like I'm just gonna shoot this. So yeah, but she's like, but are they really Christian? Like that, you know what I mean? Like there was a lot of faith thing involved with that. So yeah, like with that one, after the fact of that, I just chose because I'm riding with my lady where I was like, shit, man, I gotta kind of like respect that afterwards. But at the time, like it didn't phase me. But I could see like, yo, I gotta be loyal to the missus. So when I get asked for those, I usually refer those out because I don't want to go through that shit again. So that's kind of one of the rockiest things that I've gone through. But I've been to different ones like Catholic, Jewish, different ones, and to me, religion, cool. That's just a vehicle to get to one place. No harm, no foul. But when it was that topic, that one got heated real quick. And I don't know, have you guys ever gotten in something like that? But that one was for me. I was like, shit, man, like that was crazy. Like it really like threw me off. Like I thought it wasn't a big deal, but apparently.
Right?
Apparently, yeah. That's
I
crazy.
haven't really had got too much stuff like that.
Okay.
I usually don't care as long as they're cool. I'm cool with you.
Same. I'm the
I
same.
don't care what you do. But if you're disrespectful to me, that's when I'm like, fuck you. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. Or if you start trying to preach on me, like I'm pretty sure if
Yeah.
someone tried to convert me, I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It's like, don't tell me shit. I don't have too many beliefs when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just like, I came here for a job and do that. You don't have to be my homie, but like it'll be a lot better if we're friendly. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
some people are like super friendly. They're like your best friend. And some
Yeah.
people they're like you're just working for them. You're like the help for the day. It just depends who your clients are. But I
Correct.
never have been like, oh, like I feel uncomfortable. I think the only uncomfortable is like I said, COVID and wearing a mask. Like I kept mine on. One, because I'm disrespectful and like
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to like get someone else sick.
That's a good point.
Like
What about you, Dubs? Anything crazy? Like we're kind of threw you off the loop?
I'm usually always working and shooting with people with opposing views. So I'm whoever you want me to be for the day. If there's some person that believes in a different political view than me, I agree. Yep. So happy that you have a congratulations letter from Donald Trump.
So do you kind of chameleon to them then?
I will chameleon. I will be a Catholic. I will be a Jewish person.
Oh shit.
I will be Muslim. I'm mashallah. Like I'll say whatever I need to say in order to make you feel comfortable. If you need me to wear a freaking hijab, like whatever, I'll do it.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. Like for me, I'm gonna still be me. Like I don't chameleon, but like I won't do the whole like if they ask me about faith or religion, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I don't feel comfortable talking about that. Is that cool? Like I'm good at like doing that whole like diffusing.
Oh my God's great.
Yeah.
That's funny. And where does that come from? Is that like kind of like how you were raised thing? Because that's interesting character trait.
I was raised Christian, but like I just
you don't want to deal with
the wedding industry is very weird. And then like I've shot so much in Palm Springs, a lot of gay weddings that are also like very religious, and I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. Like I'm still my personality. Yeah. But if somebody asks me about my views or like there's like somebody else, like wedding guests is around, it's like, oh my God, isn't that beautiful? Jesus. I'm like, Jesus. I'll like raise the hand with them. I'll do whatever I need to do because I'm like, okay, this is a celebration. This is fine. It's not my day.
Yeah.
I'm still me, but I'm in with the movement.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting.
You know which one bothers me the most, and it has nothing to do with the views. I just hate shooting Catholic weddings because they're an hour long for the ceremony.
Oh, I love that. I'm still getting paid for that time. I'm hourly. I'm fine.
You're shooting photos though. I'm talking about video. Like, fuck, man, you're killing my whole setups right now, dog. Fuck.
You're killing my batteries.
You're killing my shutter count. You're killing my batteries. Hurry up. That's the only thing, dude. I'll ask, like, hey, how long is your ceremony? And they're like, usually people are like, 15 minutes. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, 15 to 30.
Perfect. 30 minutes. All right, that's cool. When they're like, oh, it's Catholic, so it's an hour plus. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
I hate it. That's my pet peeve. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't.
Give me all the Catholic weddings.
Huh?
I'll take them.
Yeah, because she's hourly. I love it. She's like, hell yeah, dude. And now I know you'll be a chameleon. She's gonna be back there. No man, it's
hard. It's harder for the video as far as that is concerned because it's so long and there's so much movement. Like they're moving to like the statue.
There's the lasso, there's a lot of shit going down for sure. Like there's a lot of ceremony in that.
And I don't know if you've done this. I've done that shit by myself. And that shit.
Yeah, I've soloed it. Too bad we didn't have enough time, but maybe on the next podcast, talking about second shooters and getting help, that's huge, man. We should talk about that next time on the other one for sure, dude. That'd be dope. That'd
I'm
be
done
dope.
with that. Anything else that you want to wrap this one up with? Any other views that you
So
have?
final thoughts. How about this? I kind of like what you said, that it's kind of about their day. Like, what's one of the coolest tips that you can give to basically make someone really enjoy their day that much more when it comes to, like, say, wedding, like bride and groom? What's
Yep.
something that you do? Like, I'll go ahead and kick us off, and I'll say one of the things that I really do, and it starts before the wedding. It's really knocking that engagement session out the way, like really getting them comfortable at that point where we have inside jokes where I already warned them about moms freaking the fuck out, like, and how everything's gonna go to shit, but I'll like Jerry Springer everything, like just giving them that cushion. So on their wedding day, they're like, "Oh, Eddie, what's up?" Like they're cool already and they're calm. And then when they're starting to like freak out, I go, "Hey, remember what I told you? It's happening." And they're like, "Oh," like they just like remember those things, like I warned them, and they're not as freaked out or scared anymore versus me just going to them on their wedding. And I've done those where I don't meet them before. Those are usually harder to kind of like diffuse and get a good jive with. So that would be my tip, is do it before. How about you?
Okay. So, oh shit.
You have three, you
My,
said.
my mind just like,
Boom. So 3
what
tips.
just happened?
It does well.
Okay.
What?
So first thing is give them little pockets of 5 minutes to just go away, hide. I schedule that. A planner will give me like, here's the timeline. I'm like, okay, right here I give them 5 minutes, right here I give them 5 minutes, and right here, just to get away. And then I'll just go up to the bride and groom and just when it's like that scheduled time to go away, I'm like, hey, do you want to do your 5 minutes? They'll say yes or no if they feel it. Because sometimes it's a lot on your plate, and you're just like, it's already 8 p.m. What we started at 10 a.m. How did this much time go by this quickly and we're not even done yet?
Do you
So it
follow
just
them, or
huh?
do you let them go away without you chasing
Oh
them?
no. I'll just if they don't know to come back within that little 5 minute gap, I'll come and like find out where they are.
So you do leave them, like you don't go chase them with the
I leave them
camera.
alone. Do whatever you
That's
want.
cool. That's super cool.
And it's also like a good reminder, like, hey, did you guys eat and drink everything? You feel okay? You need anything? Because not all the time is the planner going to like keep following up with like what your well-being is.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really good. Where'd you learn that? That's huge.
Just because personally, I don't like having to be on all the time. So like, I feel like with women, we typically, if we don't want to be somewhere, we say have to go to the bathroom. It's like always like a thing. Like there's this creepy guy somewhere trying to talk to you. You're like, I gotta pee. Bye. And no one's gonna follow you. It's your little safe place. So like giving 5 minutes to everybody to leave, it's nice.
Cool.
The other one is if you feel like crying, you say pineapple. It's the fruit that eats you. And people are like, wait, what? They're always confused when I say that because the acids from pineapple eat your stomach acid.
Oh shit.
So as you eat the fruit, it eats you. And so if you say it, if you feel like crying and you think about what I just educated you on, you're like, pineapple. I guess I'm not going to cry anymore.
Damn, where'd you learn that? Is that you taught yourself that one too?
No, I saw a bride and groom both had a pineapple tattoo. And as they were like almost about to cry during their ceremony, they kept going pineapple, 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 and they didn't cry.
Wow, that's
like,
cool. That's really cool.
Work because it's a very acidic fruit. So, yeah.
And then you stole it from there. You basically
I totally stole it. I was like, this is a good like mechanism to make your brain go elsewhere.
That's dope,
What's
dude.
the third one? I should have wrote this down.
Hey, even with those two were fire, man. Those two were perfect. The pineapple, I'm gonna steal that one. That's sick. Like it's so the fruit that eats you.
Yes,
like,
and then it builds curiosity. If you just say that, they're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, and you can like it's called a jolter. I think Tony Robbins talks about like jolting and stuff like that. It's a great jolter where you're like, "Hey, girl, pineapple," and they'll be like, "What?" Yeah. That's cool. Yo. I like that one a lot. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah, that's like a little snippet. That's like its own Instagram tip. You could go viral with that shit. You're gonna be the pineapple girl. That's cool. That's
I don't have that much to add on to that. I think that was spot on. Those are perfect.
Yeah.
The thing is, I double check, I triple check to make sure the bride's okay. This is what I've done. I make sure they're good on their feet. I make sure if they have extra shoes, they want to change into them.
That's good.
Oh,
Dude.
A
That's
lot of
huge.
people don't
Huge.
even care how they are. It's really weird. It's a really bizarre thing. Like they're presented with the day and they have to get through the day. But it's like it's way more work to them, to both of them, than it needs to be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I like how you said that, like the 5 minute increments, the 5 minute breaks, and like, hey, we're gonna do this
Yeah,
for
that's
5 minutes is really good.
It is.
A lot of work for them. And then like even small shit, like I focus on the brides. I mean, I ask the dudes too. I'm just like, do you need water? Like, no. There's sometimes people are like, don't even get them water. It's really weird. It's really bizarre, but
Oh, dude.
They don't drink water for like 8 hours. You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they're so worried about pleasing other people,
Yeah.
and we live in a world where we're all selfish. Like they're all like, I hate when guests do like selfies of themselves, like how they're dressed up, and they're like their camera rolls more filled up with their shit, like their story, and they're not really there for the bride and groom. Like they're just showing their like fly asses, like, oh,
Yeah.
I dressed up today, I got my
Yeah.
hair did.
Yeah.
But like what you said, Renee, like that's huge. They don't check in and say like, hey, would you like a glass of water? They just go like, oh girl, your wedding's so fun, it's so awesome. Or the guys are like, yeah, let's go get a shot, bro. Like, yeah, it's a weird culture, man. Like when you say it that way, it's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it just trips me out that people want to do that. And these are like, you know, best
Homies,
friends,
friends,
homies,
right.
family. Yeah.
family, and like it's a really bizarre thing. So that's
Fuck,
the only
dude.
things, on top of
Crazy.
what you said is I feel like that's spot on, but
It is spot on.
I just had
Dubs, we'll give you the
you
crown
go
for the
first.
night. That was dope. That was some fireball shit right there, dude. That was
I
sick.
know.
I remember my third one.
Oh,
Okay.
there it goes. All right, well, let's see. Let's see if she adds more to this fire pit. Let's see it.
Okay, so the
Is that-
third one is like, you know how people stress over the timeline?
Okay.
Always tell people as soon as I get there, I'm like, your wedding's just gonna happen how it happens. Like, please do not try to get married on time.
Oh, okay.
If
So
you're
you give
30
them
minutes behind, you're still on time.
okay.
Please
So
calm
you
down.
give them
Do not look at the time. Do not look at your phone unless you're just like calling your soon-to-be husband or whatever. Do not deal with anybody. Hand the phone off to somebody else. But like the time is going to happen. You're already at your venue. Like, who
I
cares?
wish wedding planners had your mindset because
Yeah.
they fucking stress the bride and groom out. They're like, you need to be at the buffet line right now in like 10 minutes. And they don't need that shit.
It's
in
like,
their
serve
life.
me a plate then. I don't have to be anywhere. You serve me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Like if they could just say like get married on your time, that would be dope. I wish more wedding planners were more like lax like that.
Yeah.
But they're all like, oh my gosh, like to the photographers, you only have 10 more minutes. You only have 10 more minutes. Like, man, these photos are forever. Like, give me some more time. Push the buffet back like 10 minutes. Make it happen. Like, fuck. We're gonna shit out the buffet, but these pictures are hanging on the wall. Come on.
I'm laughing because I love coordinators that are on time, bro. I love
No,
it.
I love that too when everything else is going on time.
What? Yeah, when everything else is going, that's correct.
Right,
That's
honestly,
correct.
like, yeah, man, we're not, I don't expect them to be dicks and be like, hey, you're 10 minutes late, what the fuck? But like, I hate the coordinators that are too lax. They're like, oh, whatever. I'm like, well, what the fuck is your job?
That's true.
If like you're too extreme, you're too relaxed about it,
Not enough.
then it's like, well, then everyone else's schedule's fucked up. I don't know about you, but like, if I'm scheduled to be at a certain time, I want to be out at that time. I don't want to be like, oh, let me be nice to you, and now I have to stay extra time
45 minutes
for
like,
free
well, you.
because these other fucking assholes can't get their job right. And it bothers me. That's why I was laughing when you're like, oh, I want them to be lax. I'm like, no, I hate when they're lax, too laxed. Obviously, we're all there to enjoy ourselves and get our job done. But imagine if I was fucking around and I was like, oh, well, I want to take an extra 10 minutes for like the ceremony, but they don't do that. Like I've had people start without me being fully ready. They're just fucking starting. I've like fucking got into it with the DJ. I like talk shit. I was in his face. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like you knew I asked you, is it cool for me to leave this area right now? And he's like, yeah, you're good. And I left. And then I heard like, oh no, we're gonna do
speeches.
And I'm like, you fucking asshole. And he did it to me. This situation, he did it to me 3 times, bro. I was just trying to use the restroom and eat really fast.
Yeah.
He did it to me 3 times. The first 2 times I ran down caught it no problem. But the third time, I like missed like 30 seconds of shit. And I was
Damn.
like, I was pissed off. I was like, if they tell me shit, that's on you. And I was like in this dude's fucking face, dude. And I'm usually really chill and like, but if you're gonna fuck my shit up, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Like I'm throwing you under the bus, fool. Like that shit irritates me. So that's why I was like,
Well, dude, to your point though, like, and I think I'm more on like, I'm not even gonna call it a side, like what Vdubbs was saying. Like, dude, it's the bride and groom's day. It's not ours. Like, we have our job, and I like what you're saying too, Renee. So I'll like marry all this together.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
pun intended. But like seriously, on some real shit, like, dude, a wedding coordinator knows how to like work their gear too, and their gear is like they can cut time. They know where they can like skip shit. They know how they can like fucking make speeches shorter. So
Right.
they can kind of make up on time to
Right.
kind of give that peace to that bride and groom so they're not so fucking stressed out. So
Right.
like telling them, yo, you know what? Like get married on your time, like we're on your time, like it's dope. But in their head, I like what you said, like do your fucking job. Don't be
Yeah.
like a hippie about it, like and be like, oh yeah, we'll just fucking stay out here till 2 a.m. That's good that you brought that up. That's the other side of the coin, but
Right.
be a professional, right? So
Right.
I like that you said that side so the audience could hear that part too, because that's a good point. It's
I'm
a
not
really good point.
I'm not disagreeing with like having a chill team that's like totally relaxed and like
Yeah.
have worked with good people who know how to cut shit short. I know,
Yeah.
you know, DJs who like cut a song short because they're making up for time.
Making up
Same
for
thing with
time.
the
Yeah.
coordinators. They're cutting certain things short because they're trying to keep a certain, you know, I'm not saying everything should be on the dot, but
Yeah.
I've literally done weddings where they're like over an hour late. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so you're gonna pay extra, right? And they're like, no, we're not. But that's, you know, like a bride, you don't want to ask them, but like you're also like, well, if you want me to stay extra, I need to charge you more. And they're like, I could tell like the wheels are spinning, like, why? And I'm like, because everyone else doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So
No, it's not on you. You didn't make them late.
who, me?
Yeah, you didn't make them late.
Right. I
So
didn't,
it's not on you.
but what I'm saying is especially when I first started, I'd be the nice guy who's like,
Same.
okay, I'll stay. Okay, like you know, you'll give me a good review, right? Like that kind of shit. Like, and they will take advantage of it. And then no, like there's nothing good that came out of it.
Mm-mm.
There's no reference for those type of people. There's no reference. There's no reference for me. There's no good review. I didn't make any money for staying extra. You know what I mean? If it's like 5-10 minutes, I'm not gonna sweat that. But like, there's been times where I'm like, I was supposed to leave an hour ago. And
Those are hard. Those are hard when it's an hour. Like that to me is starting to get to uncharted territory where I'm like, oh fuck, like come on, like is this gonna go another hour? Like if it's under 30 minutes, I will gladly gift you 30 minutes. I don't care. Like to me, to be out there for half an hour, like dude, I'm even thankful that you even fucking hired me and are giving me like three freaking racks. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of money. That's nice.
it
So
just,
when it gets to that hour, it could be considered like what's it called? What you said, taking advantage, where they're like, but here's the game. I don't know if you do this, Renee. I kind of like see towards the end. I know like when things are gonna happen. Like fucking the first dance hasn't happened, the cake. So I'll go to the bride and groom, and one of the cool ways that I'll do it and say, hey, I just have a feeling that we're probably gonna run a little over time.
I've done
Is
that
it
too.
cool? Yeah, like where you're proactive, not
Yeah.
dumping at them like when they're like drinking. But if you know it's gonna run late, being proactive, and this is a tip for everyone out there, is so fucking huge. Like you striking first versus you like telling them after you waited that hour and been like, yo, I've been here for an extra hour. Like what you said, the wheels, like what? But if you're proactive, like while they're eating their dinner, like when they're kind of like in call it Zen mode, when they're like relaxed, and just be like, hey, can I talk to you guys for a second? Like you get like in that little voice where you're like, real quick, it looks just from off the schedule and from my past experience, it looks like we're going to be behind on time for like about an hour. Is it cool if we book me for one more hour just so I can cover everything? Is it cool? And I make it like a question where I say, is it cool? Is it cool? And then they'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Or they'll go, oh, you can't stay? And I'll be like, unfortunately, like I have to make a phone call to make that happen. But I can make a phone call for my kids because I use my kids all the time. I was like, I have to get to my kids. I use that all the time. So like my kids. And they're like, oh, okay, just can you charge us later? Yeah, we could do that. And I always send them the bill the next day and they always pay it, dude. but that proactive thing
Yeah,
is
100%.
so clutch, dude. Like that is a good tip that I would recommend to people to do for sure.
Right. I agree with all that. That's a perfect way to do it. That's a good tip.
Yeah,
I've been that way where I see it. I see too many events to happen to squeeze in.
yeah, you can
So
see
it
it
gets
coming.
irritating. So I'm like, all right, well, I have had to go ask them like, hey, I think we might be running late. Would you like, but I phrase it different. Like, hey, would you like me to stay extra or whatever I'd say?
Yeah,
Something along those lines. But it's like, then they try to squeeze it all in. Typically, like for me, they're like, all right, well, we can get this done right now. And I'm like, damn, you'd rather like not pay extra and just fucking get it all done. And that to me is like, well, to me, that's like the other vendors should be like on the ball with that shit. I shouldn't have to ask. But that's me. And I've also been like, well, I don't mind staying an extra like 20 minutes or less. But like
yeah.
after that, like I'm like, that's not a big deal. But after that, like I just feel like, all right, like I'm not staying over 30 minutes, 40 minutes. This is bullshit. Especially after doing so many. If it was like my first 10 or 20 or whatever, 15, I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've done that already. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, if you're gonna, sometimes I got that attitude where I'm like, if you're gonna fucking be an
Grumpy old man. He's like, wow.
it's gonna be an extra minute, I'm gonna fucking charge you. No, just because in any professional career, people are like, well, that's extra.
And that's time and a half.
Yeah. And I don't understand why in our profession, like we're just shitted on, like, oh well, can you cut some, can you cut some off the top? Can you charge us less? Can you give these freebies? And I'm like, fuck, how much freebie do some people want? It's a really weird slippery slope where you try to be really nice and just an overall good person to people, but then there's also like the part where like these are professional services. This equipment costs money. My fuel costs money. My time. I'm sure you don't want. I'm sure if you were at work and they're like, "Hey, can you stay an extra half an hour?" We're not going to pay you, but like you'll stay, right?
Oh, dude, I'll play devil's advocate on this one because, like, dude, this is gonna be fun.
I guarantee you, like the majority of the people would be like, "Fuck no."
This is gonna be fun though.
Something positive, unless something positive came out of it.
But I hate my fucking old job. I hate fucking working retail. I hate fucking not being my own boss. Like, if I have to stay half an hour for photography, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, to be able to make money with my camera is a fucking blessing to me, dude. Like, and I don't take that for granted. So, like, I've had to stay an hour. If I fucking like the bride and groom and I'm having a good time with them, I'll probably eat that hour. And I know it'd bug you, but I'm going to be the other side and say, dude, I get to make money with my fucking camera. Like, how cool is that? I never forget that. Cause like, dude, I really, with the passion, hated my old fucking jobs. I hated them. So to just do my own shit, I never forget that. That's like some Lion King shit. Simba, remember who the fuck you are, dude. Like, it's kind of cheesy where I'm like, God damn, like I don't forget that. Cause if I have to go back to that job and not be able to do this, I'd be sad as fuck. I'd be sad as fuck, dude. Like it's hard for me. It's a double-edged sword though. Because you want to be professional. It's hard, dude. It's hard.
I will add on to this, and I just thought of this right now. It also depends, because you're saying X amount of money. It depends on what you're getting paid. If they're paying you thousands and thousands of dollars, yeah, man, I'm not going to be like, hey, I need to leave now.
Oh, okay. So if you're charging like $3,000 up, you're going to stay then?
I'm going to stay. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cool.
There's nothing important enough to me on a Saturday if I'm making $3,000 or $2,000 or whatever the fuck the price is that you are relatively happy to go work for the day.
Okay.
Where I'd be like, it's 15 minutes. Fuck you. Like, you need to pay me.
You gave me that much money. Fuck you.
Like, fuck you, pay me. You need to pay me an extra whatever.
Okay, that's cool. But if it's like a $1,000 job, like just okay, all right, yeah, for that, yeah, okay.
What I'm saying,
I agree with you 1,000% on that shit. How about you, Vdubbs? Like, are you on the same boat with that shit?
Yeah, 100%. I think typically when I need to leave, I just follow up with them though, and I'm like, hey, so you know I'm gonna be done in about 15 minutes. If there's anything else you want me to shoot, let me know now so we can get it done.
That's a good, that's going over. That's the most gangster like way to let them know politely you're dipping, and they'll go, oh yeah, I want to shoot with my grandma.
And then sometimes they're like, wait, don't leave yet. And I'm like, I'm gonna get
Tip?
that tip. I'm gonna
tip?
get that tip.
Oh, dude.
Tip at a dig.
Speaking of tip, last thing, dude. We've been going like, oh, this is cool. This is like a cool rant. But have you thought you're gonna get a tip and then not get it?
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
I hate that feeling.
We're
Like the dad
stealing.
goes, "Hey son, come over here. I want to talk to you." And I'm like, "Oh, sick. Dad's gonna tip me." And he goes, "Son, you did a great job today. Thank you." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, and I'm like ready for that tip. And then they're like, "Thank you." And I'm like, "Fuck, should I walk away now?" Like, I'm like, my head's coming.
All right.
I was like, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just combing my hair. But yeah, I seriously thought I was gonna get a tip there. And nah, he just literally said thank you, which was nice, sweet of the dad, but total misreading on my part where I thought I was gonna get a tip. Where I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
So usually, you'll say bye to people, and when people are like those extra words, like, hold on. And
Yeah.
you're like, all right, sick. I'm gonna make a tip. That's nice.
Yeah.
For gas money, or I don't know, maybe you missed a meal. Like, I'm gonna go
Correct.
get a bite. I'm gonna get a beer, whatever it is that you do after your job.
Correct.
And it is a shitty feeling. It's like it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling that people appreciate you, but it's a shitty feeling when you think you're gonna make extra money.
Yeah.
I've gotten the gift they give to guests.
The what?
Like hold on. Here you go. Here's this little thing of 2 wine glasses.
Yeah.
Let's say thank you. And their names on it.
That's something. I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got enough glassware in my kitchen.
That's funny.
Have you ever got a card with no tip in it?
Yes.
No, I haven't. Not that. Like that. Thank goodness. There's been they just said nice words to you.
Like, thank you so much. I think that might have happened to me once. I don't remember for sure, but it might have happened because it just popped in my head. And you said it did happen to you, right?
Yeah, but it was included with like the gift. They're giving you something, and then you see that you're like, I mean, come on. Yeah, I got a Prius. Like, you can definitely fill that up. Tank.
In their defense, do you think a lot of people know to tip? Because I feel like I've asked my brides, and like I don't know if all of them know that they should tip. Like it's kind of like wishy-washy.
It's based off of price.
Okay.
If they're paying you like $2-3 grand, they assume it's included. If it's less than that, typically they're like, I'm not including like a couple hundred.
Yeah.
So when they're paying like say 3 racks and above, they do throw a tip, or they don't?
Then they give you nothing. That's included.
Oh, okay.
Then included.
Got it. Because we're usually around that range, like my wife and I. So that's probably why most of the weddings we don't get tips, and I expect that because like, dude, they give us a lot of money already.
Yeah, exactly.
And that goes back to my old point. Is like 3 racks, I'm happy. 2, I'm still happy.
I'm happy with 2. Like for a like, I'm not gonna. No, that's a lie. I was gonna say for a day's work. It's not. Fuck that. I almost sinned right now. It's like multiple days before the wedding, the engagement, the editing, and the day. But like 2 racks to like divide that up, it's still pretty decent money, I think. Because how fast do you guys turn around a wedding? Curious.
Depends.
Can you guys? But let's say a 8-hour day.
That fast if I wanted to, but I always get lazy.
Yeah.
But can you do it in under
a week?
You could do it in a week.
A wedding I like. Most weddings are like 2-3.
Yeah.
2-3. But say if you really wanted to, could you bang out all the editing in a day or no?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So you guys could too. Okay, yeah, because there's I don't know if you guys use like photo mechanics and stuff like that, but
hell yes.
Yeah, you can call through so
photo
much
mechanic.
Stuff. Yeah. Right? Just 1 star, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, oh, 5, 2, 2, 2. It's crazy.
I just tag.
You don't do that with
you tag? I just rate mine with stars, like where I'm like 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3. So
I do that too, but with Lightroom.
No.
Lightroom, dude, look up photo mechanic. Oh my god.
I use photo mechanic. When I used to shoot sports, I use photo mechanic all the time.
So why do you use Lightroom?
That was like my old habit.
Oh shit, that shit's slow, dude.
I know.
He said I know. I love that, dude.
Well, because I use that for like weddings and shit like that. And
okay.
Mechanic, I was like doing wire work, so it's like I needed to be fast as fuck. Like I would be transmitting images, like at the end of first quarter or something happened, or like halftime.
Yeah.
It's not like I get to go home and I have to. Well, I could work on this and take my time if I wanted to, or I can go fast. Like if you're shooting sports, dude, if you're like have to get shit out, you're getting shit out like fast. You're taking 10 minutes, you get a shot, you're transmitting that shit.
Dude, that's a good habit, man, to be that fast. Like, because then you could handle more weddings.
And you shoot, and then you fucking transmit more shit. It's a whole new it's a whole different ball game. And I never wanted to like get you know what I mean? Like I didn't want to mix the two. I didn't want to be like, all right, for this one I have to do it this way. Photo mechanic was just for sports, and then I use fucking Adobe for like.
Damn, it scarred you a little bit, dude. He's like fucking shell shocked from that job, just like fuck the speed. He said, "Fuck the speed."
It's a whole nother thing, dude. It's a whole nother thing.
I love it.
I love it too. Like I'm on photo mechanic. Like, dude, that shit changed the game for me. Like, I could call. I'm not even kidding. I've done it where I like the bride and groom, and I know I fucking had a great session, a great day, and I did call basically a full day. Like right when I got home. I was just going through it fast. Like I cold through the whole images, like just, and the next day, like my catalog was ready with all my 2 stars and I trashed all my 1s and I was ready to rock. And I got that wedding turned around in like 5 days, dude. That shit was fast. But it's when I liked them. When I liked it and I knew I liked the fucking location and all that shit. Like that's cool. When I like everything, I'll stay up because I'm like
you had
excited.
A photo boner.
Yeah.
Photo boner.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good photo boner. Yep. That my wife, when she has a good session, I'm gonna tell her you got a photo boner. That's funny. Just
Pose myself. This is so good.
Yeah, so good.
I was gonna mention that earlier, like not photo boners, but I was gonna
pineapple.
Pineapple boners. No, I was gonna mention it depends. I was gonna say
you need to go see a doctor.
Pineapple.
It depends if the weddings are all.
Oh, hold on. All right, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, you guys are fucking childish as fuck, bro.
Yeah, we are.
I was like, it's not that funny, but okay. I was gonna say it also depends if it's all in one location. Those are the best.
Okay. Yeah.
Those
like instead of going to like 3 different locations and shit like that.
Yeah. That's why I'm like at the end, and I'm still going back because I'm still on that shit. That's why I was like, at the end of the day, I'm ready to fucking bounce if I went to 4.
I'm done. Yeah.
I was like, fuck. But if it's like one spot, you're paying me well, I ate well. That's a big thing too.
Oh, dude, if they feed you well, I'll go above and beyond. Like if you give me filet mignon and you give me 2 of those motherfuckers, like I will do some good shit for you. Like I'll send you a preview tonight, dog. Like, I'll be like, here's one of your best shots. Enjoy.
I'm editing from my phone right now.
As I'm eating the second pig. Oh, man, pineapple.
There's big variables. You know what I mean? Like if you're getting a fucking sack lunch with the rock.
Oh, I hate that. The bait and switch pisses me off. It's in my contract now that I say I get a wedding meal. Like I was like, fuck that, dude.
Good. You should. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Always make sure that shit.
You could ask for that, and you could let them know while they're signing the contract and just point it out and say, "Hey, just funny story. I actually put the wedding meal in here because people actually gave me Pizza Hut, and they laugh about it, but it's a true fucking story." Like I was like, "What? This is for the kids here at the wedding because they allowed kids." It was one of those weddings. Budget was only $1,800. I worked with it, and I got fucking Pizza Hut. I was pissed. That one got me mad. That one got me mad.
That's still better than those stale sandwiches, bro.
The sack lunch was pretty bad when you told me that. That's pretty bad.
And I think once or twice they didn't even feed me.
Oh, that's the worst, dude. Because you feel it. You feel it. You feel it as a photographer and videographer. You feel that shit.
Should I be the asshole that just leaves because you didn't feed me? Like, it's in the contract, but you're not adhering to it. It's like I need you to put down brown M&Ms. Like, you should read this fucking contract. It's like, but when is it when like we become the bad guys? You know, like, are we supposed to leave? You know, like technically we could, but like, would you? No, of course you wouldn't.
Nah,
that's why you put either like time to leave or a price on you starving.
Yeah, you could. There's I think you could do that, right? A clause where you say if we don't get a meal, there's a penalty or something like that. Like,
I have $100 fee if you don't feed me.
Yeah, that's cool.
I either get to leave for 30 minutes and feed myself, or you pay me $100.
Well, it's just
dude, that's cool. I didn't put that in my contract. That's dope. About the penalty thing, I need to put that.
I never put that too. That's a good.
It's like past 5 hours.
Yeah, it's labor law.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're working most likely over 6 hours, 8 hours probably.
Weddings is hard.
Huh?
Weddings is like stupid hard, man. A lot of people don't know how much, like, how tired you get. Like, shooting fashion is fun as fuck. Shooting like my wife and I joke so hard. I was like, a portrait session is child's play. Like, if I have to worry about one person, like, that's fun as fuck to me. It's like a playground. But
Yeah.
like a wedding where you got all this shit, like, I consider wedding photographers like the Navy SEALs of photography. Like, you could stick them anywhere and they could get it done. like
I agree with that.
fucking make it happen. I don't care. Go.
Because there's
Yeah.
so much stress to it, and yeah, you'll get it in any situation. You'll get it done. So I agree.
Yeah, because I've done other forms of photography and it's so easy. Like, the hardest thing next to me
It's
is
slower.
probably like a family session with kids, but that's still not that bad compared to a wedding. But
It's
it's still tough, but doable, very doable.
You get to take your time. Do like half days.
Yep.
full
There's
days.
no stress. There's no timeline. There's no
Chilling.
fucking DJ that's fucking with you 3 times.
Oh yeah.
That damn DJ. He's like, man,
Got
that's
into it. 2 DJs, by the way.
damn, dude.
Washington, fucking couldn't stand this guy. And then one was in
Did
San
you
Diego.
almost throw down? Like, were you ready to throw down and like?
Not with
beat
the
his ass?
Washington guy, but with the guy in San Diego because he did it to me 3 times.
You were gonna knock his ass out or what?
I was fucking pissed, dude. I was irate, man. It's like, that fool me once, shame on me or whatever. It's like, how can you do this shit 3 times, dude?
You know that guy was
It's
gonna
just,
for you,
it's
dude.
like they wanted to do it, and I'm like, you're the DJ though, bro. Like,
And just be like, dude, photographer's coming, videographer's coming right back.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes. Just
Well,
wait
yeah.
2 minutes.
any good DJs I've ever worked with, dude, they control that shit. They're like, in 2
Mhm.
minutes we're gonna have this, and I hear it. I'm like, all right, cool. I got 2 minutes. Got
Yeah,
the minute
DJs are
warning.
time, man. They have power. They have a lot of power, dude.
yeah.
They
I
really,
don't
really
know,
do.
fucking thrash is fucking his DJ setup, bro. Just fucking like good.
Just,
Your
dude,
speakers are blown out anyway.
he just punches through them. Ah!
I was so fucking mad, dude. I have no idea. I was
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
yelling, dude. Like yelling at him. I was fucking irritated.
Damn. Well, we went off a tangent again. That was
Oh,
dope as fuck. This was
Jesus.
like therapy session right here. This is like therapy. We're all venting and shit. This was cool.
Any,
So how about we let Vdubbs take us out, like, on this one? Like, do you want to
Final-
talk about one
final-
last thing? What's up?
final thoughts?
Yeah, like final thoughts. Like, maybe just like a cool final thought, something that you want to leave the audience with, like something nice, something cool, maybe about like never giving up, something nice. We always like leaving the audience at the very end, like something nice to leave with. Something nice to leave with. I really do feel like what you said, those tips, like I'm thinking about them a lot. Like the 5-minute break thing, so fucking good, man.
That's a
Like,
good
so
one,
fucking good. Yeah, that was really dope. And your pineapple story was fucking tight too. Like we even laughed about that shit. Like pineapple boner, was it? Yeah.
You say
shit was
that.
funny. What's up?
You should say that.
That's the
Pineapple
new
boner?
Instagram
Pineapple-
handle.
Oh, really messes people's heads.
Try not
They're
to
gonna
get a
cry.
pineapple boner, and they're like,
Pineapple
what?
boner. They're like, what? That's the biggest joke that they'll ever get in their face, literally.
Okay.
If you know
Weddings.
what it is, I can't tell you.
Well, it could be to anybody, like even a photographer just
Yeah.
starting out, like a videographer just starting out, or someone that wants to try this. Like, what encouraging words could you give them? Like, just say, hey, just fucking start. Like,
It's
you know,
just
don't
a
listen to
day.
your friends. What's up?
It's just one day.
It's just one day.
It's 365 days a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we've lived X amount of those times. Boo, boo, boo. It's one day. If you mess up and you ruin somebody's day, guess what? You just ruined one day.
I like that.
I mean,
Like that.
typically you don't ruin people's day, but like if you're like freaking out, because I always freak out before I'm about to shoot something,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's one day. And it's their fault if they put all their trust in me or I have to do everything. That's on them. That's also on them. If they're not willing to potentially like be disappointed.
That's
Which
a good
is,
final
like,
word,
it
though.
sounds awful, but it's like a realistic thing.
No, and that's a really good final word because, and I'm gonna chime in that, and it's true because a lot of people hype themselves up, but you gotta have that realistic expectation too of like, you know what, like I could fuck up, and I'm okay with that. Like that's dope. Like being real with yourself is underrated for sure. Like I really like that you said that. Like, hey, if I fuck up, it's just one day. That's dope. I like that. Want to chime in on anything about that, Renee? That was sick.
I just like what she said. I just, tomorrow's the end of the day, so
It is.
not even a big deal.
It is.
Or you
So
might
go,
get sued in the next coming weeks, but it's
yeah,
all
go,
right.
hey, go
Another day.
fuck up, people. Go fuck up and just tell them that we said it's just one day and pineapple boner. Have fun.
I found pineapple boners.
For us, that could be the logo.
Wow.
Logo, a pineapple's on.
P boners. That's a good one. Pboners.com. I'm totally gonna get you.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. And it started with getting excited for photos, right? That's how it started. That whole shindig.
It's the excitement, you know, like
Excitement.
hard nipples, boners,
Same shit.
excited, but it's in your brain.
Yeah. It's all psychological, man.
Boners.com.
Pineapplevoters.com.
All right, that's a good one, guys.
Oh yeah.
This was a fun episode. With that, I think we're out, right?
Yes,
Yep.
this was an
Catch you
episode.
guys on the next one. Enjoy.
Pineappleboners.com. Peace.